everybody! Welcome to Campaign Frames Beast Feast. This is a show on the Darrington channel where we introduce you to some campaign frames from the Daggerheart book, hopefully giving you some inspiration into some wild adventures that you can play with these amazing settings. I am here today with an amazing cast of content creators, performers. So lovely to have you all here. We're gonna tell a very silly story, everybody. It's gonna be a blast. Some people here, it's their first TTRPG experience.
Baby's first TTRPG.
We're gonna get going here as always. We're gonna show you what it's like to do an adventure here with the Beast Feast campaign setting. So hopefully when you're playing with your friends playing Daggerheart, this might give you some inspiration on how you could start your own campaign, or maybe just literally steal this and perform your own one-shot for your friends. And let's get started, everyone. Without further ado, let us dive into today's session of Beast Feast. Long ago, within the heart of the Plover Caves, Hailie the Forest Mage cast a powerful spell, creating a lure that draws dangerous creatures from the surrounding areas into the Plover Caves and the caverns below. For centuries, this kept any harm from coming to the quiet and quaint village of Elmore, where our unpredictable heroes here are already eating shit, are from. However, the caves are now filled to the brim with strange, unexpected creatures from across the region, and the remnants of outsiders brave or foolhardy enough to venture into them. But nobody from Elmore is foolish enough to be caught dead in the caves. The quiet, rustic village is full of bakers, weavers, farmers, and cobblers with a near sight of a sword anywhere. That was until the village's beloved halfling mayor, Doug Dougal, was attacked.
Doug Dougal. Don't you know I'm just gonna sue you, dude? Not Doug Dougal. Don't do it.
I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. An increasingly dangerous beast stalked the woods. The villagers have banded together to try to find a solution, calling on anyone who might be able to pick up a blade to descend into the caves and save their people. The town has called upon our four unreluctant heroes here who chose to volunteer to aid in this plight. You are awaiting, currently, you are in the village of Elmore. You are awaiting to meet up with a local alchemist named Karat. They, them, who is a Qatari, bit on the older side, gray hair and their cat-like fur, who was able to find some sort of paste that they can make out of a very particular ingredient, Ghost Scorpion Venom. They're able to make a few vials of this paste that they have told you that they could use to spread around the outer perimeter of Elmore, pushing away the beasts, making sure they don't hunt any of the locals. As a town hall meeting was called, you four put up your hands, offering your services to aid in this quest. The four of you are gathering your supplies and getting ready before you meet up with Karat outside the entrance to the Plover Cave. So I will go through one of you at a time, introduce yourselves, introduce your characters.
So, my character, her name is Limona. Why are we laughing?
Oh, nothing. You're being vulnerable right now, and we support you.
Why are we laughing? It was just my name.
We support you.
Do you guys get it though? Because it's like lemon.
No, it was really subtle. That's why I was laughing.
That was real sneaky, Lena, lemon.
So I'm a highborn fairy. I am a little bougie little princess from my hometown, but unfortunately there was a coup and everyone got, but I was safe because I have this giant pet capybara called Sir Chonky the Fourth.
What happened to the first three?
Don't worry about it.
Well, the third was my mother's. The second was my grandma. It's like passed down. We all have a giant
lineage.
capybara.
And they're all fine.
They're all fine. Well, some have died of old age.
Others
Are fine.
Are fine.
Are fine.
They're very healthy.
Are fine.
So my dear Chonk, for short, grabbed me and took me out of my hometown, and that is how I was the only lone survivor.
So how are you preparing to head out into the Plover Caves? What was the reason you chose to raise your hand that day and volunteer yourself, and what are you doing to prepare before you head out?
Well, a little birdie told me. So I obviously want to, avenge my hometown. And a little birdie told me that I would find, or I would learn about a little something if I go on this adventure. I have no idea. Maybe I got gaslit, but I'm here.
So you found some rumors were circulating that might be able to help you gain revenge from the people that took over your old
Because I have
home.
no info right now. So I'm just grasping onto every little thing. And this was one of them. So I was like, take me. And I have my capybara here, so it's all good. I can't do anything, but my capybara can.
Here tonight, I will be playing Roni the Rakus. Roni the Rakus is a little fairy brawler. I'm actually going to be playing the Daggerheart's new brawler class, which is kind of like essentially like a fisty monk kind of thing. Is a fairy. A better fairy. Looks like a death.
Wait, no,
Wait,
pause.
hold on.
Pause. We're not gonna just.
I'm a cooler fairy.
Dude, this
I'm sorry.
interspecies
What is
racism is crazy.
I'm sorry.
Roni the Ruckus is a death head moth fairy. You might have heard of my brother, Remy the Ruckus, no relation.
Wait, wait.
No relation, no relation.
You said your brother?
No relation. So we try to keep away from the family business. My family, we try to keep it out of here, but they deal with like, they tend to sell distilled water from unknown groves. DWUG. My family deals with drugs. So I'm trying to be the good Ruckus. Roni's goal in this, the reason why he raised his hand, he wants to make the best everything pizza. To him, anything can be a pizza topping. Looks over at the capybara.
Whoa.
Just glances.
Whoa.
Hello there. My name is Barrel Biggle Hatepshut. I am the foremost cook in the Eastern Lands. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, at my last restaurant, I had a little bit of a mental break. And I assaulted 17 customers. I've decided to take a 2-year-long retreat here in Elmore, my hometown, and I'm going to reinvent my recipes in order to come back stronger, better, and assault more customers.
This time, we're going for 19.
Bigger is always better.
Pause, I'm crying.
Today I'm going to be playing Flower. Flower is she's an underborn fungal druid. She's a little mushroom person, she is. She's from underground. So she came up after the seal was broken and she decided to try and open up a little garden. She would sell it to local merchants.
Fantastic.
I love her.
And is your shop like, is it kind of a roaming shop? How tall are you?
Don't worry about it. I'm just a little
Don't
guy.
ask questions
That's very
like that.
It's only even
I have to.
To a lady, don't ask how tall they are.
That's really fucking
You tell him.
That's really what the fuck, dude?
Just trying to paint the scene, goddamn. All
In
right.
my hometown, you get executed for that.
You're lucky my parents are dead.
lucky my parents.
There's a
are
reason why your
dead.
town probably burnt to the ground. If they were executing people, it'd be like, how tall are you?
So really fucking rude. You just say.
You are of a size, of undetermined amount of tall or short.
I'm as tall as I need to be. That's all you need to know.
That's right. Fuck.
Legit.
I want to go visit my family. I want people to know that the world down there is not as scary as they think it is.
What do you think about mushrooms on pizza?
Oh.
What kind of mushrooms?
The dead ones.
Oh, fuck those guys.
Okay.
Hey, we're good.
I was so worried.
They should have been
I
faster.
got worried there for a second.
Should have been faster. It's not my fault.
Wait, there's different kinds of mushrooms? Yeah. I only thought they were truffle mushrooms.
Oh, she's rich, huh?
Hoity-toity.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's got a stick up her ass.
I wasn't going to say it. That's a bit rude, but, you can say it again.
Stick.
So as you guys are going down the edge of the town, winding roads taking you over eastern to the edge of the region here towards the entrance of the Plover Caves. The alchemist Karat, this elderly woman who's got gray streaks in their cat-like fur. There's a bit of an eye patch over one eye, some tufts of fur burnt away from experiments they've done to help with healing salves and things like that to help the village of Elmore, are waiting for you as the sun's just getting almost to its lowest point. Lots of oranges and reds in the sky, birds fluttering over top, kind of exiting out of the tree line. As the rocks start to form, the dark stone starts to jut out, and the grass and the scenery kind of leaves behind and becomes more cold, but more desolate, wind coming through. And Karat is there at the entrance, sees you all, and all right, you all made it then, fantastic. That's great, good to see. Oh, you got all your gear on and everything? Oh, yes.
I had the question.
Oh, yes.
We getting paid?
Oh.
I was told by Doug Dimmadome of the Dimsdale Dimmadome that we was getting 50% for it.
50% of what?
Dog.
I'm sorry.
We were doing that, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we understanding this? What?
Oh, you don't?
No, I get it. I definitely get it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's a good thing our parents.
Yep. She does say that every hour, so doesn't she?
Well, we don't have a lot to pay people right now because, our guardsmen are dying. Our foraging scouts have been getting murdered by all the monsters that have come out.
So with all the
caves.
help that's been dead, you have money to spare.
Well,
That's
I guess
what
you
I'm
could take their
Wait, how much
salaries, I
money
guess,
are
if you
we-
want.
Are we talking?
We have a few fistfuls of gold that we can give you.
Whose fist? Your fist or my fist?
Well, my fist's a bit bigger than yours.
That's fucking rude. Talk about my down. That's very
Stop size shaming!
I'm not trying to shy shame. It's weird that you all have this weird thing about
Stop
questions and
shy
descriptions.
shaming.
It's very, very weird.
Don't worry, you're beautiful.
Thank you. I know.
I didn't say she wasn't beautiful. I just wanted. I thought you.
It was
you
about
wa-
the implication.
Oh, all right. Well, fuck me then. I just wanted to give you some gold. I thought you wanted more gold.
I'll
'cause-
take it.
Thank you. It gives you your share of the gold, so you have 2 fistfuls of gold.
I'll take mine too. No?
You want your fistful or my fistful?
You figure it out, eh?
All right. Gives you 1 gold piece. There you go.
Now you know her size.
Very small. Very small. Go in there. The town of Elmore is indebted to you. We can't believe that you volunteered for this job. Like we said, we can give you all just pouches of gold. This is kind of all we've been able to gather from town. As we said, that the villages.
Hey, don't give it to her.
What?
Don't give it to her.
I already did.
She already got
Chump
money.
change?
You think you're better than me?
Oh, I know.
Capybara's gonna taste good, ain't it?
What does your capybara look like? Is it wearing any clothes of any kind?
Yeah,
or is
it has
just
armor on. It's like a
Ooh.
giant. You don't see him?
capybara comes behind you and just the armor kind of shaking about, going over. Karat, they give you a few pouches of gold to use as resources down there in the caves for your journey. Sets you off and says, all right, we'll hopefully see you down here in the morning. Good luck to you. Don't fuck it up. And just turns around, just goes right back to the town of Elmore. Entrance to the cave, right in front of you. It is very, very dark. You can see maybe a couple feet in front of you before it starts to just get pitch black and wind kind of howling out of it. What would you like to do?
Clara,
Yeah?
you know the way down there, right?
I know, yeah.
I think you take the lead here.
Okay then. Here we go. She's kind of like,
Okay.
Do you want to hop on my capybara? I'm gonna hop a ride.
I'm going
No, you don't want to hop on that. It's gonna be dangerous.
No, why would it be dangerous?
As you go in there, it is pitch black. You have these handy dandy lanterns that are a part of your packs. As you start to go in, it starts to emit this faint light around you, so you can see a few feet in front of you, but not too far. And you probably got speed 10, 15 feet around you as the glow of the light starts to surround you in this sort of radius. We are gonna make a group skill check here to see where you navigate. You haven't been back to the caves in quite some time. Lots of people traveling in here. The caves have endless possibilities, twists and turns. Sometimes there are internal naturalistic events that happen that causes floods and winds and everything. So caves pathways could be blocked that you might have gone before, that could have changed. Yes.
I have the Underborn as my heritage. Does that help us at all? Because I have advantage on rolls to investigate or perceive details within caves and low light areas and stuff. Does that help us at all?
So that can help you if you're looking for a particular thing, or if something comes up and maybe you have a little bit of experience of knowing how to identify it and things like that. This is more for travel. This is more for going right down the barrel of the gun here. But we're gonna do a group skill check, and this is a little bit different in Daggerheart. So with something like Dungeons & Dragons, you'd all roll individual checks, and it's kind of like best 2 out of 3 kind of thing. This, however, you're all gonna roll our instinct rolls. So you're gonna roll your 2d12 there, and you're gonna roll that, add the number, and then add your instinct modifier. All right, so 10 and 11. So you rolled a 21 with fear. So that gives me
Dang, thanks, Lena.
a fear token.
Do you have any instinct though?
I got a 12 with hope.
12 with hope. Okay, so you get a hope point for that.
17 plus 1, that's an 18 hope.
So you're gonna roll the instinct roll. This is the result that will determine success or failure.
That's 2 11s.
That's a crit.
That is a crit success. So if you get matching numbers on those, it's an automatic success.
Nice.
So that's great. So with that, you have your choice here. With that crit success, the cave system is just like how you remember it. You are able to navigate them really well here. The cave system from here, there's like a bit of a open area and then it just plummets down. It goes down probably like 80 to 100 feet, and then there's 6 different cave systems that go in all different directions. You get right to that intersection, and you kind of know from your time down here, there's one section that will lead you directly to the first settlement and the first layer here. There are some creepy crawlies that are known to kind of roam around in those parts. It's the most fastest route, but you know that's a possibility. So the chance you could try to go down, quietly, stealthily, try to avoid it, but there is a little bit of a chance that you might run into something. The other ways are filled with sort of more environmental hazards. There's things you have to swim through. There's various organic life forms that live within the rocks that, again, you could get by, not as dangerous as fighting a beast, but may have a little bit of consequence. So it's kind of up to you. You succeeded, so you can tell me which route you want to take.
Okay, so do you want to take the scenic route, or do you want to just kind of go direct in, yeah?
I say we go direct. I have my capybara.
I mean,
Plow through.
yeah, we got to get there by morning, right? So how far are we going?
Okay, so, it's a little bit of a straight shot, but you guys, you're looking for local ingredients, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah?
I'm looking for everything.
Okay, it's weird that you said it like that, but, I think that this way's really nice. It's very pretty, it's very dark, so you might not be able to see it, but I see it with my superior mushroom eyes. But there's a little bit some creepy crawlies, some critters.
BBH is hungry.
They look like they could be pizza toppings. To the creepy crawlies.
To the creepy crawlies. So as you're descending the caves, also as we said before, the town is very scarce with food. So even though you have a little bit of snacks and something to sustain you, you're kind of already going into this a bit on the hungry side.
Okay.
With that crit success, though, you have staved off a bit of exhaustion in this leg of the journey. Going through the straight route, you know instinctively that all those other routes, probably 2 days journey till you got to the first settlement within the caves. You chose the quickest route, so it'll still take a full day, but not 2. So going a whole day without food could be a little dicey. You could do it. But as you start to traverse through the cave systems, I want you all each to tell me a detail about this route. What stands out to you? What is weird in this cave system? What is otherworldly? What details come out to you? It can literally be whatever you want. What makes these caves like some of the most legendary cave systems in these parts?
It is a beautiful scenic route that we're going on. The water and the light piercing through the darkness to light up the bioluminescence. Beautiful. There's flowers around with the smell. It's perfect living conditions. Where are the creatures? This is prime living conditions for subterranean animals.
But there's things swimming
Well,
above us.
that's above on the
outside.
surface. In here in the caves, there's light, there's food, there's sustenance here, and we know there's water. Where are all the creatures?
Hey,
Wait,
Flower,
where are
where's
yours?
the creatures?
Yeah. Didn't you say?
I'm
Where's-
from here, yeah?
Yeah. So
Where's the
where
creepy
are they?
crawlies?
Oh, we're getting to them, fuck.
Do you want to make a instinct or knowledge roll
Yeah, of
for this?
Hold on.
I'll make an instinct roll. What do I roll for that?
So the same thing. So the 2d12, add them together. Tell me if you rolled with hope or fear, and then add the modifier.
I got a 12 on hope, 10 on fear for a 22
Nice.
plus 1 for a 23.
It is strange that there is no other wildlife. You, having lived down here, normally you would have seen like maybe some lizards crawling on the floor, maybe some more slow-moving creatures like subterranean crabs, various furry beasts that live down to the depth with big, wide black eyes.
Furries here?
But it is strange that there is no other active wildlife other than the aquatic ceiling above you all.
This is a bit weird, actually. I remember it a little bit differently. So it might be my memory, though, since I'm on account of I don't have a brain.
Oh. Are we dying?
Earthquake! Earthquake!
The ground starts to shake and erupt as you see the ground beneath you start to pour in out of itself, almost like quicksand. As some drain's been plugged, the rocks and the rubble start to pour in. As you take a step back, something large starts to burst out from the ground as this massive metal-scaled worm appears out of the ground.
It's Timothy Chalamet.
Smash.
Whoa.
And 4 baby-like armored worms all sprout out and start to coil all around you. We are going into combat, everybody.
All right, food time. There we go.
Get on my capybara!
And going to mark a fear to spotlight this creature. It has relentless. It can be spotlit 3 times in a turn, meaning I can make it do 3 actions. I'm going to mark a stress as it comes out of the ground. I need you all to roll me an agility roll. So same thing. Roll your 2d12. Tell me if you rolled hope or fear and add your modifier.
8, 7, 8 fear. Oh, sorry, hope.
Hope. So that's a hope point for you.
I got double 3s. I got a crit plus 2.
I got 10.
The 10 with hope. Yes. Great.
A dirty 20 with fear.
Nice.
Dirty 20 with fear. Okay, so you all succeeded against being knocked over.
We're so good!
So you're all able to
Dream
jump out of the way
team!
just in time. And then it's going to act again here. Let's
Again?
see, because it can. As it bursts out from the ground, this coiled snake-like, worm-like entity with now these mandible claws, these praying mantis blades that come out of its mouth, and this pincer-like beak that has this glowing green acidic spit that hits on all the rocks. It spits out an acid onto all of you. I'm gonna try to roll an attack to see if it hits you all. 9. So that's only 9 to hit. So all of you have an evasion score. So I hit for 9. So if your evasion is more than 9, I missed. If your evasion is under 9, I would hit you. So what's your evasion?
12.
12?
10.
10?
I got an 11.
11?
12.
12. So that misses as
I
well.
want to add that flower. When she sees the spit, she goes into bullet time and she Naruto runs away from the spit. And like, exactly.
I want
That's
to note that
awesome.
I went right behind him. So that's why I was
And it's gonna make one more.
Does the capybara dodge it?
Yes.
It's gonna make one more attack against you, Quince. It got 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's gonna be one of its praying mantis claws as it slashes you against your chest, and you're gonna
Karma. Sorry.
What's your character's name again?
Roni the Ruckus.
Roni.
Roni, like pepperoni, but not the maca or the beefa.
Damn, not saying.
You're gonna take 10 physical damage.
Oh my gosh!
How's that on your threshold?
Okay, so my minor threshold damage is 8, so it gets me it's major damage, but I'm
Yep.
going to use an armor slot to brunk it down to minor damage.
Great, so you take 1 damage of HP. Attack against you, Danny. So they're gonna hit with the glass fangs as these cobra-like fangs come out. So one's gonna hit you there for 15. Does that beat your evasion?
It does.
Okay.
There's not really anything I can do with my domains to stop that, is there?
Well, gee, that sucks.
You're right behind me, all right?
Canonically, you did place yourself directly behind him.
I moved, actually. I'm not there.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I'm with my capybara. I'm with Chunk.
You're gonna take 4 points of damage on that
points.
one hit.
All right, that is going to
3 HP. 1, 2, 3.
And then the second one will go and will make an attack against you, Jenny.
No.
No, not my flower. No.
So that's 19 to hit, so that beats your evasion there.
Yeah, that
does.
So that'll be
Oh my lord.
5, 6, 7 damage to you. So you got your thresholds there. Does that go into
So
major?
you did 7 damage?
Yeah.
So that's under that threshold, so it's under, so you'll mark the minor damage, which is 1.
So you take 1 HP. If you have 3 hope to spend, you could do a tag team move, which pretty much you do both of your moves at the same time.
Okay.
And add the damage together.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
But-
have 4 hope.
I have 4
Oh,
hope.
wait, I don't know how many.
I have 4 hope.
So you have 3.
I think you guys need to go first because then you can like stagger and then
Okay,
entangle.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and pull my gloves on. I'm gonna go ahead and run up to the big guy here. I'm gonna be like, all right, soup's on! And then I'm gonna go ahead and try to just bop bop, soda pop it. That is a crit. That's 2 double 10s. That's double 10s.
Let's go, baby! You clear
stress. I had no stress.
and you gain hope. That's right. You clear H.
Are we doing the combo
Wait,
attack?
yeah, are we?
This one's not the combo. This will
Okay.
set up so you guys, it'll be easier for you guys.
Perfect. Okay,
hopefully.
so you're going next.
Oh, so wait, what am I doing?
So, with my damage there, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for the. Or total is 22 to hit the big guy.
Yeah, you definitely hit him.
All right, that's 2d10 physical and 2d6. Now, because I crit, is that double the dice?
Take the maximum potential value of all your damage dice added together. Then add it as a modifier to your damage roll.
Add a modifier?
Yeah, so you take the maximum potential value of your damage dice.
30. 2d10 plus 2d6. That's actually, no, 22. I can't. Yeah. No, 32.
Wait,
32 plus 16, 48.
do we need us?
Plus, I'm gonna mark a stress to
Flower
combo
pulls out a Mai Tai from behind her
are
back,
we
and she just
needed?
kind of sits there like.
So here's the thing. You do 3 points of damage to this thing.
And I'm gonna spend 3 hope to stagger it.
Okay, so it's vulnerable.
So, yeah, temporarily staggered. While staggered, all attack rolls that they make are disadvantaged.
Disadvantage, sorry, that's right. Advantage, disadvantage in Daggerheart is different from Dungeons & Dragons in that you don't roll like 2d20 and take the lower or the higher. Any roll that you have is advantage, you add a d6. If it's disadvantage, you minus a d6.
Oh, okay.
Describe to me what this
wanna-
One Punch Man barrage looks like.
And just kind of get in there and just heckin' Saitama through the carapace and kind of get in there, grab something, and
Core.
yank whatever
Grab
I can
the
out.
core.
You're able to just rub this thing. This like yellow and vibrant orange energy comes out of your fist. You punch through the metallic scales of this thing. Oh god! Reach into its intestines, pull a part of it out as it snaps, and acidic blood starts
Not on my clothing, please.
pouring all over the place.
He turns around, takes a bite. It's disgusting!
When it takes severe damage, everyone in close range, which is everyone,
I back up.
will be taking
I don't know about you guys. I'm
a
not
d10 of damage,
Oh no.
which is 10.
Oh, we don't even get
You
it.
just get hit.
So
Are
I'm down.
bathed in it taking damage.
I'm down, guys.
Can Chalk take it for me?
You could if you want.
Chalk takes it.
Technically, I am at 1 hit point because I only have 5, and the major, my major is 15. So I am chilling now.
Kill it.
I'm gonna move up to far distance, so that way I can cast Blighting Strike. I will make a spellcasting roll. On a success, it'll take d6 magic damage, but if I succeed with fear, it takes d10. I have a 7 and a 6 for a total of, that's what, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 and with fear.
Just misses.
Ooh, skill issue. Sorry.
I'm going to cast Vicious Entangle.
Great.
8 for fear, 9 for hope.
So she rolled a 17 with hope.
So that hits.
Okay.
And you get a hope to add to your sheet there.
Stupid.
10.
Amazing.
Addition on a success, I can spend a hope to temporarily restrain the adversary.
Fantastic. So you spend that hope as your resource.
Yes.
I want you to describe to me what this vicious entangle looks like. How does the magic come from you? Is it coming from your body? Are you manipulating the roots around, or is it like your mycelium roots are coming out and like holding this massive worm in place?
Like these like whips of of the fungus kind of like whip out of the cave walls, and she's sort of like,
Oh, my family's here.
and so like this starts like thrashing this dude, and then she's sort of like,
Oh, could you hold him real quick?
So as you say that, the fungrels that are hiding, the various bioluminescent mushrooms that are hiding in crevices in the cave walls, you're talking to them almost. You're like, oh, can you take care of him, please? And they go, whoa, whoa. shoots like a bunch of root-like daggers. It is restrained. It's down to 1 HP as the acidic blood starts to pour down onto the ground, making all those sizzling sounds. I believe.
And then Flower just kind of like waddles and she like turns around to everybody else and she's like, "Oh, everybody, these are my cousins." LARP.
I am the tiger.
LARP.
12 and 9. But it's with fear.
Yeah, and that hits.
3. So that's 4 plus 2 for 5.
Sorry, 5, 6. Wow, okay.
Lena,
Disappointment.
how do you want to end this worm's life? You just got the killing blow on this massive acid burrower. What does it look like as you
It's like
throw
a
that last thing?
firework, just he just explodes and it little pieces of slime and goo gets on everyone but me because Chunk covers me. But y'all are.
So you're here in this cave, having murdered this massive armored worm. The little babies scattered all over the place as they saw the mama die. But it has been some time. You've been traveling for a couple of hours now. You need to sit down, maybe just take a few for yourself, cook some food. So you've got a little bit of a fire going down here for the next few hours. The heat is keeping you warm down in the cold caves. I want to go through each of you and you describe to me how you're cooking various parts of this worm. Give some sustenance. You took some nasty hits in that fight. So you've only ripped out some of the intestines of the worm. But I'm gonna go through each of you and you just tell me what parts of the worm you're cultivating, what types of meat or bone maybe you're saucing up, what kind of meal you're hoping to make. I'll start with you, Quincy.
Okay, so as we've been kind of going through the cave and everything, I kind of feel like Roni's been like picking at anything that he thinks is edible or looks edible. I mean, technically anything's edible once if you're brave enough. So kind of like been putting a lot of stuff in his pack with the worm. What was it called? What was the worm called?
Acid burrower.
An acid burrower. So I kind of imagine that like he would have taken the acid or whatever was like on him, wrung it out into a potion bottle or whatever, taking the intestines. I want to take the intestines and kind of like twist them in like a almost like a balloon animal kind of style to sausage them up and throw that on a pan and kind of just like have that sizzle using the dead fungrels that we found.
We're using her family.
Remember, the dead ones don't matter.
The dead ones-
Oh, do they not matter?
They weren't
I
fast
don't
enough.
really give a shit.
Okay, fine then. We got to go. We're good.
So you're-
Circle of blood.
Gathering those extra ingredients, like
Yeah.
some you may have picked on by the way, or some of the dead fungal that are here from the aftermath of the battle. Roll me a d12.
D12.
This will determine what kind of ingredient they are.
11.
Ooh, so you get a weird ingredient from these fungal. What kind of weird ingredient additive does this add to this flavor profile?
You know how there's umami? This is udaddy.
Ooh, daddy.
Ooh, daddy.
Ooh, daddy.
That is incredible.
It's like, as I'm tasting it, kind of like,
So
what is this?
weird is the best, one of the top ingredients you can get. So you added D12 to this pot here. Good job.
Oh, so you're adding stuff?
I'll get
You're
to
adding
it.
stuff to an actual pot?
I'll get to it. I'll
right.
get to it.
cooking,
So you're
literally.
ribboning some of the leftover intestines to make like kind of a sausage.
Kind of
sort
like a
dish.
sausage pepperoni kind of thing. We're
Awesome.
kind of like working with that. Using the acid of the acid as like a vinegar kind of oil to kind of like reduce down into probably what I'd presume a very spicy, pungent udaddy.
Yeah, nice.
Objection, I don't like spicy.
Wow.
Well, you don't gotta eat it, Your Highness, do ya?
Yeah, shut up!
Jenny, what kind of ingredient are you adding to this dish? We got sausage. We got acid burrower sausage over here.
So Flower walks over, she kind of like waddles over, and she's a little bit confused by what everyone's doing, but she sees like a big chunk of like flesh of the worm, and she kind of like looks at like everyone else kind of doing their thing, and she's like,
Okay, I think I understand what we're doing.
and so she just kind of like rips something off of it, and then so she like just kind of like has like this big chunk of like white flesh, it's like squishing it. She's like,
Is it big relative to you though? Is it actually like this?
asking a lot of questions?
Oh, my
It's
bad.
not rude now, isn't it?
We've already established that you do not ask questions like Fight Club. Don't
Sorry,
ask
I
fungal.
thought we need portion sizing. Oh, okay.
but she's kind of like squishing.
She's like, oh, yeah, that makes a good sound. Sounds like a wet sponge.
Ew.
And then she just kind of like wanders over, and she knows where some rock sugar would be in the cave, and so she takes a little bit of that too, and she kind of like throws it in the pot and begins kind of like caramelizing it.
Yeah.
To kind of like candy it, kind of like maple glazed bacon kind of thing.
Oh, nice. So roll me a d12. We'll see what additive you
Oh
put
my
into this
gosh.
dish here.
It's a good thing I got bread. I'm hungry now.
8.
Added a d10 to this dish.
Nice.
Well, that's great. As that sizzling starts to go, what ingredient do you want to add to this?
Yeah,
You
it's
get from the carcass.
it's a worm, so it's not like super like meaty or like fatty. It's just kind of like almost sinewy at this point. So it's not gonna be anything great meat. But you know what else is kind of sinewy? Is
No!
It's not always about your capybara. Gosh.
the capybara lore goes deep.
Is seafood boil? Calm down. Jesus
Like fight or flight.
Christ.
And I was like,
No, if I was
Sharky!
describing your fucking capybara, that's gonna be so much more tender, all right? That's steak. That's a filet mignon, okay?
oh, I'm sorry. What?
Like break them off like crab legs almost,
Nice.
and put them in the pot, and kind of take some of the stream water a little bit that running down the walls of the stalactites. Put it in to make almost like a gumbo seafood boil kind of thing going.
there you
That
go.
way we get some actual texture.
Did
and
you
meat in
wash
there.
your rice? Did you wash your rice?
I'm Asian. What do you think?
I'm just checking. We're just checking.
8.
8. So so yours was a bit of a sour texture flavor profile. Same for you. Using the acidic blood to kind of coalesce into some of the broth. But you cook it down enough so it's not dangerous anymore. The acid levels kind of deteriorate the longer you sear it for, and it kind of makes the sweet sour sort of taste with the broth.
A sweet and sour, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just.
I like that one.
I think it's gonna catch on. I think it's really gonna be a sweet flavor profile people are gonna enjoy. And then Lena, what's the next kind of dish you take from this worm carcass here?
I'm gonna be so honest, guys. I haven't cooked a day in my life. So
Well, time to
I've
kill the bird.
had chefs.
Does the
I've had
capybara
private-
cook for you?
No, my private chefs do, but they're dead.
That's true.
So how do you eat?
How do I eat?
Posty postmates.
Do you want to convince one of them to cook for
But
you?
Dungeon
no.
Okay.
But you know what I do know about food is that it has to be plated
Dash.
nicely. Listen up! You freaking brokies! Anyways, I picked these little flowers so we can plate our food nicely, so we can at least feel like we're eating nice.
Okay, I'll take that. Roll a d12. So same thing with the hope and fear that you had.
12.
Okay.
Oh.
So it is a weird flavor. So to determine whether it's poison or not, I want you to roll me your 2d12. And if the fear is higher, it may be poisonous. If the hope is higher, it's perfectly fine to eat.
Don't fuck this up, dude. Don't fuck it up.
Did I already put the flowers and everything? Yeah. We're safe. We're safe.
10 on the hope, 9 on the fear.
I knew those flowers were fine.
So you gain a hope from that, actually, so I'll add that
Let's
here.
go.
And so we're going to go into the actual cooking process, the mechanics of it. So basically in Beast Feast, you get to cook the food of the beasts that you encounter. It basically works as a souped-up short rest. So the various meals that you described will have an allotted flavor profile to them. From the D12 that I said, those are like sweet, salty, bitter, sour, savory, and weird. They all have a certain dice associated with them. So for one ingredient, that was all 3d12 for that flavor profile. So the 3d12 go into the pot. You had the sausages, the maple glazed bacon, the seafood boil. So they all had an allotted amount of flavor profiles to them, all represented in the dice here. You guys went and found little extra ingredients, so we made those rolls. So we put the little extra ingredients in the pot here. So how this is gonna work, you're each gonna reach in the pot and just grab all the dice and make a roll. The numbers that match, you'll take out and put in front of you. The ones that don't match, stay in here. And then you'll remove one die of the ones that don't match. You'll then pass it to the next person. You'll then re-roll.
So we're trying to match the original numbers?
You're trying to just match any numbers.
Okay.
Okay. 2 2s, 2 1s, 3 3s, whatever. On your roll, the numbers that match, take those out of the pot.
Okay.
You'll pass the next person. They'll take all the dice, roll it, take the numbers that matched out, leave the unmatched ones in.
Okay.
And out of those unmatched ones, you'll take a dice out.
Every person?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do we keep going till we
You'll
get a
keep
match?
going till they're all done.
Okay.
But there'll be at the end of it, there'll be dice in front of you. that they're matched, and there'll be eventually these ones will be taken out.
Gotcha.
So you just taught the process till it's all gone.
Sure.
Lock in, guys.
So here you go. So grab all the dice, all of them, roll them in.
Oh my god.
Hands aren't big enough.
Just pour the pot.
You could also just take the pot
Yeah,
and just shuck it around.
Ooh, that's more fun.
Yeah.
She's cooking.
All right, so any numbers that matched, take them out.
Ooh, there's a couple.
Yeah, a
Oh.
little bit.
W, baby.
There's a lot of 6s there, actually.
Huge, big.
Flower took out like 6 dice.
So give me the one that didn't work. There we go.
Alrighty. I got some double 4s here. I'm passing you 2 dice.
That was a great first roll. You got a lot of them out there.
So much. He's doing so much.
So none of those match.
So you take one out.
Oh, but then mine.
Well, there's only one left.
Yeah.
It doesn't even come to me.
So the ones that you got, the matching numbers, so you add all those together. That's the cumulative resource that you can use as a party to clear stress, to clear HP, and
So we
heal.
add all flowers and my dice together. So
You split that amongst your party. That becomes its meal rating.
40, 56.
That is an incredible meal you guys have just made.
This
And
is
The
the
flower,
best.
it's all the flower, it's all the
seafood
flower.
gumbo
It's the
boil.
flower, it's the flowers,
So
it's the
good.
flowers.
Flower.
Can we use it to get hope?
Yeah.
So like we could all technically all get hope, clear all of our HP, clear all of our stress, and clear all of our armor slots. So we could basically get a long rest here.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
You rolled super
80.
high on those dice. So
Wow, that's insane.
So the
That's
meal
so
rating was
good.
56. You've made in this cave one of the most exquisite entrees out of an acid burrower. Like the sausage is cooked to perfection. It's juicing with every bite. The maple glazed skinned bacon is delectable and has a little bit of a stretchy tang to it with the honey glaze. The seafood boil just adds that accent to it, and it's just a phenomenal meal that you guys
And I
have
take
cooked.
the flour, kind of like, you know, on like a breakfast plate where they kind of just add like a weed there that's just like for decoration. But
Yeah.
like,
Why did you say weed?
And the flour, and the flowers that you put onto it
Weed.
just give it a little bit of an accent that
Like a
smells
little
really great.
bouginess?
Yeah, it gives a little bit of that Michelin star quality to it. It adds like a nice floral scent to it with every bite, kind of like when you have the right wine pairing with the right bite. It just adds to the whole experience.
You're giving
of
a
it.
lot of credit to that
you know what
flour.
you do? You kind of just drop
It's
it
a high meal rating. It's all works.
So wait, because since I rolled the highest, does that mean that Flower's dish was the best?
I'd say so.
Yeah. You could say the maple glazed bacon was like the quality dish.
You like me now, bitch?
When we get back, do you want a job? How many people can you beat up in a day?
So, after you're done cooking, taking a bit of a short rest here, bellies are full, ready to traverse into the next leg of your journey. You leading this direction, you're going down the most direct route. Eventually, you have to stop at camp for the night, but nothing comes to you in the middle of the night. Again, you've kind of gone through the more dangerous part, and you're in one of the more safer parts of the Plover Caves here. As you ascend down into this other layer of shadow, into the caves here. You're getting near the brilliance section of the shadow layer in these caves. It's one of the first sort of settlements that you can reach if you know the pathway to get to it. And you would have been there many times with traveling around here. There is this massive, bright, crystallized gemstone that's like the town's kind of laid out on the upper rock wall, and there's this massive crystalline lit up gemstone that looks like natural bright light. It's a sight for sore eyes, and when there's just darkness everywhere. So you wake up the next morning. It doesn't take that long. You're probably like 3-hour journey from there. But eventually the bright light kind of comes to you as it coalesces and bounces off the crystallized gemstones and things in the rock walls, and then it's open up to you.
He's trying to take it all in. He's never been to some place like this before, so it's all very new to him. And one thing that stands out is that there is a lot of people here. A lot more than he expected. He's like, oh, this is going to be like, very sparse, very scarce. It's an underground city in this very hostile environment, but it's very lively. There's a lot of shops, almost too many in this like very tiny, crowded little cave and everything. And more than anything, he's just like astounded and like confused. He's just like, I thought like they'd be all dead and stuff. So it's like he's like checking like every stall he sees. He's just like, how did you get a Wi-Fi down here?
So Flower immediately kind of like gravitates towards the big glowing crystal in the center of town. And she just kind of like puts her little mushroom hands on it and like presses her face up against it. And she's feeling like the warmth of it and just sort of like remembering like her time growing up down here in the caves. And she's just sort of like kind of reconnecting to her roots and kind of, I imagine like she's kind of like taking in this energy. She's speaking to like her family throughout the little fungal network. And she's just really just basking and being in her hometown again.
With all the people that are here and kind of just like the amount of just interesting technology that we see here, it seems oddly advanced for what we're used to back at Elmore. Elmore's Glow. That's how I remember Elmore. So people are like with the amount of people here, Roni sees people like talking into stones. Just kind of like talking and it catches him very off guard. And other people are kind of like looking at stones and touching it and kind of talking into it and everything. And people kind of think it's weird. It's like, are they talking in stones?
Yeah.
What are they called?
They're called cell phones. You don't got one of them. No, you ain't got those there.
Is it like a walkie-talkie?
I think we need to kill some people.
I'm starting to agree with that. I think I'm actually on the same.
Yeah.
I want to steal a walkie-talkie.
You want to steal a walkie-talkie from a merchant?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here.
Yes, I've created this piece of lore just so I
We're
can steal
stealing.
it.
We're stealing. Stealing's not
You can make a
good.
finesse roll.
That is a 18 with fear.
So there's a little bit of a consequence, not a big one, but you notice that there are some dining hall tables, kind of like a food court style, where there's all these various tents open, serving various dishes. Like a group of like 5 or 6 just kind of look over to you, just kind of like looking at each other and just kind of talking.
I kind of like puff up my little fairy wings and kind of show off the death head moth on my chest. And kind of like pocket it, like very obviously pocket it, turn around and go back to the capybara.
You kind of turn around and go back to their dishes, but you have the walkie-talkie in your hand.
So proud of you.
Amazing.
But you have a particular mission. You're looking for Ghost Scorpion Venom, particularly.
Could I have been looking for that when I was looking through like all the stalls earlier and stuff?
Absolutely.
Can I be looking through that with my walkie-talkie?
Yeah, you could look. You roll instinct.
Going to
rolls if you'd
Dungeon
like.
Dash.
I'm just picturing you're like, oh yeah, these people
Yeah.
are very advanced, they're very smart, and then Flower's just like rubbing her face on the big rock.
And I'm just shopping. I'm just going
There's like a
on
moth to the
little
flame.
spree.
It's just making that squeaking sound that you like drag on Windex.
Here.
Yeah.
You go ahead. I'm busy.
Yeah, what kind of roll would that be? Could I be asking
instinct.
for it?
Pardon me?
Could I be asking for it instead, so rather than instinct, I can roll presence, maybe?
Yeah, so you can make it a presence roll if you like.
That is a 12, 13, 14, 15 fear.
You succeed a little bit of a cost. So yeah, why don't you describe to me what this merchant looks like to you? Like there'll be a fawn, so they have a bit of like ram horn situation here. But what are they wearing?
I think this is an insidious-looking person, maybe a little devious. One of their horns is like cracked off. They have an eye patch on that side and a big scar running down. Very big, very brolic. They're wearing like a dark cloak over them, and they're like kind of like in the corner of their like little stall. They're selling like fingers, I guess. I don't know.
The boo boo fingers.
Finger food.
Welcome to the finger
that store.
store. How may I finger?
Not him saying I need that star. Stop.
So they go on there, this fawn with the scar on their side of their left face, an eye
Ronnie's trying to
patch
fit
over their
things
eye.
on.
One of the ram horns is broken
These
off.
fingers are absolutely marvelous. You have meticulous knife work, my friend.
Did you get these?
Hey, if you're gonna use those, you gotta fucking buy them first, alright? They're not for trying on.
50% off.
Listen, I'm just looking for Ghost Scorpion Venom. It doesn't look like you have that here, even though this merchandise is very marvelous.
I got more than fingers here, friend. You
What
got
do
the
you have?
coin? There's a reason why I've got a little bit of history, if you can't tell. The Ghost Scorpion nests are not very
How much
hot.
coin do we have?
So you were given like a handful of gold each. In Daggerheart, the gold system is just like, it's pretty loosey-goosey. You don't get like 20 gold, 30 gold. You get handfuls of gold, basically.
Okay.
Like a allotted amount.
I'll be like, well, why don't you show me what else you got, and I can see what I can offer.
All right. Let me see. He goes back to he has like these racks kind of hidden behind like a tapestry like this. pulls them out. There's skins of various animals. There's like some intestines in jars and pickled things behind there. Some cured meats in the back, some bones. He racks off another thing over here, and you see some ghost scorpion carapaces. Some are the claws, some are like the stingers, and then he has this little rack of Ghost Scorpion Venom in 2 vials. You need around probably 5, 6 vials or so to get the amount of drops from it that the paste needs.
I'm gonna like point it out, like those 2 vials there. How much you want for those?
Oh, these right here, these are very hard to come by, you see. Like, now going to the nest, you're gonna end up like me if you want to go to themselves. That's why everyone comes to Charlie, you see. So these here, I don't know, I could do like 5 fistfuls of gold for it, or if you got something to trade, perhaps. You have any fancy weapons or anything?
I'm gonna pull out some of the carapace from the acid. What's it? Acid worm?
The acid burrower.
The
yeah.
acid burrower. Because part of the reason I came down here is for collection, right? So I'm gonna pull out pieces of the carapace. I have the mandibles. I have the beak very specifically. I'm gonna be like,
I see you have a lot of missing parts here. I feel like a trade might be amenable. I don't see why not. You seem like a man of good business practice.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Very fine.
See, this is a mature acid dweller,
Burrower.
acid burrower beak right here, pierces right through steel. You can see I like put like a little card. I'm like, hello there, acid burrower. I died earlier, and
I died.
Why is it so realistic?
Pierces through armor, you say?
pierces through armor.
Make me a presence roll again.
You got
We'll say that's definitely, that could be a true thing. The armor is very destructive, and it definitely can pierce most armor. So this is, I want to say this is a deceive. This is more of a charm. This is him to like buy what you're putting down.
ooh, yeah. So we got. That's a 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 9 with.
I want to use one of my abilities called Luckbender. Once per session, after you or a willing ally within close range makes an action roll, I can spend 3 hope for them to reroll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could I also use my Warlock Hope? I can spend 3 hope and call to my patron for help, gaming 1d4 favor. Okay, how much is yours again?
Mine lets you just straight up reroll both of those dice.
Let's do that.
Okay, so what you kind of see is be like, yeah, you see? You just got me right here through the armor.
And I'll be like, see?
Oh, that is pretty powerful indeed.
All right, here we go. Let's try it again. Okay, that's much better. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 with hope.
Oh, pierces right through armor. Oh, that's gonna be great for the other spelunking with the Harlan family I've got going on. Here you go, friend. Here's Ghost Scorpion Venom. Thank you very much. Oh my god, I can put this in the collection. All right, seems like you got a lot going on over here. I'll see you later.
Wait, my good man. So, if you know where the venom is from, where is it? Could we pay you for information of the location of where we get more?
Make me a charm roll.
Can I assist in any
Presence.
capacity?
So there's ways you can assist. You can spend a hope to help, like the help action.
I'll do that.
That gives him a d6 to the roll.
I'll do that.
So we'll roll.
I'm gonna pull out like a fistful of my gold and be like,
So that's only an 11 with hope.
I don't know, friend. This is that's very good information. That's the whole business model, you see. Not many people want to plunder down to the lower layers
Throwing
of
a
the cave.
walkie-talkie.
I'll throw in my jewelry.
Jewelry.
Throw in a little dance.
How about you throw in that capybara?
Oh, relax.
I can get a lot of good meals out of that capybara. I'll tell you who they come
My
from.
jewelry is worth more.
Give it!
Will you stop making fun of my capybara?
No.
That's what I'll never make fun of your
see,
capybara. I
that's
think
why
it's the
he's
sweetest
not
thing in the world. I'll
That's
put
why
out
he's
a
getting
put
my
a word
That's why he's
that
getting
nothing
my
will ever touch the
jewelry.
capybara as long as I live. Please give me all that jewelry right now. Thank you.
They take off of all your fingers, and then the decapitated fingers that were all displayed here just goes.
Perfect display, honestly.
dude, I'm so glad we came to the finger store. Yeah. Hey, we're getting fingered today, guys.
What happens if I pull one?
Hey, Lillian! Over here! And that group that was kind of eyeing you earlier in various dark leathers and cloaks start to come over towards you. They got a patchwork of leather armor on. It's a kind of a hodgepodge of humans, a furbolg, and we have a Katari as well. That's like a small little silvered fox that's kind of running around with a bit of like a leather pirate hat, like a tricorn hat with a long dustered cloak. And they have like
Parr furries down here.
Yeah. They have various armaments on them, various tools that look like they've been patchworked or bought down here in the caves. Their armaments almost look like spelunking tools, like they have elbow pads and knee pads, grappling hooks, and like various climbing equipment kind of coming off of them in all directions. The group kind of comes over to you, like Lillian, and the small silvered fox goes, "Yeah? What's going on? What you need there, buddy?" And he goes,
We kind of made a little deal here. These fine people here traded me some good items here for a little bit of information. I know you were due for a tour, maybe first light tomorrow, but they're needing an escort to some Ghost Scorpion nests. I know that's usually your bag, but we're all friends here, all right? Yes? They could use your guidance. Would you be willing?
the silvered small feline fox just kind of looks up and down. They're small. They're like 3'5". How
Were you talking to me? Were you talking to me?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ghost Ian goes,
Alright, I don't know. They look a little bit green. They look like I haven't seen much
I want
action.
purple.
I'm clearly like a death moth.
Have you been down to the caves before?
I'm from here.
These caves, they are a living organism in themselves, you see. There's the pathway that might be open one day might be covered in rock or flooded out the next. And we've got the bead on where the freshest nest is with the largest amount. Once they are hatched, the nest only stays around for a couple of weeks or so, and then they spread out. And we've got the bead on where every nest is.
Well, if you try anything funny, I want you to know this name. My name is Roni Darakas. I make pizza. It's a wonderful little hobby of mine. But I have a wonderful little thing I like to do. Anything can be a pizza topping. And he looks down at like up and down them. You could be a pizza topping.
I like the cut of your jib, friend. No shenanigans will be had, trust me.
so you look at her, and she seems very confident. She knows where they are, but you are correct in that they are a group for hire.
Right.
They have an air about them. You're not sure if they were like a mercenary group that took jobs down here. You're not sure if how long. They look like they've been seasoned for sure. They look like there are people that would take an opportunity, but also somebody who also needs someone to survive down here. So you're right to be cautious.
Watching you, and I turn around and kind of like whisper to Flora, "What's a jib?"
I think a jib is that thing that you get when you need money, isn't it?
Okay.
The joke is job. I know you've never had one.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, employment. I know.
All right, well,
And as Flower's kind of wiping her face back and forth on the thing, she's
It's now a good time to mention that I have the gifted tracker ability.
You begin the second leg of the journey. So you start going down the various twists and turns. The Harlan family is leading you down the charge. They get a bit further in, and then Lillian goes over, and you see that there's a few posts set up for various rides and mounts. All different types. There's like a massive badger. There's one that looks like a tarantula spider that's all hairy and just standing there with a saddle on it. There's another one that's this horse-sized dragonfly that Lillian goes over to with a harness and goes, "Over here, my friend. Come on. Come here. Hops on it and starts to lead the charge with you as they go down the various twists and turns of the cavern. You're heading towards what you would know as the reflection of stars. It is the lakeside portion of the caves. As you go down, there's this massive glittering waterfall. It has bioluminescence all over the place. There's like sharks and fish and everything in the waters as well. And this is where they're sort of leading you to, as they said, walking down the corridors here with all the stones around you. Conversations are being had. They basically tell you, like, this is where we saw the last nest, so we're going to be going down there pretty soon. I assume you're familiar with it. You said you've been pretty familiar with down here. Is where you're from?
Absolutely. We used to spend the summers down here.
Oh, really? Where's your family now?
Huh? Well, they're certainly not dead like hers.
Dead family?
Dead family.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
She
That
says
is.
it like every hour or
Mentions
so.
it a lot, though.
But I would too if my family were dead. I'd miss them, I think.
I don't know. I feel like for her, she kind of takes pride in it. It's real weird.
Oh, really? She likes that her family's
I
dead.
think so.
I don't like that my family's
So
dead.
now she goes mentioning it again. She's
Yeah.
talking
I always want to be the
about it.
center of attention. Like, that's kind of weird, right? I always want to be, look at me, my parents
We
did.
do. You're an orphan.
If only my parents were dead.
So going down, there's a few, again, the tunnels kind of twist and turn, and they actually go down a pathway that's flooded. As you go in, there seems to be some sort of cave-in happened, and the ground underneath broke free, and there's just water that goes off in all directions. You see some other pathways, and you kind of just give them a few pointers, like, oh, if you go down here, it'll kind of turn back into the way you came. So you avoid that whole mess completely. And as you go down, it starts to plummet more and more and more, and you can kind of see the bioluminescence starting to shine off the rock walls. As you start to descend, you can start to hear the familiar waterfall that it joins the rest of the lake water here in the reflection of stars. As the Harlan family kind of gets closer to you, just starts to talk to all of you, and just like, so where are you guys all from? Are you from like local? Or are you coming from some places nearby or far away? Or
I'm from here.
you said so, but then you said you left, right?
Huh? Only for a little bit, but I'm still from here.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah. What about you?
Why you need to know?
We're just making conversation, friend, you know, just walking,
It's very
talking.
rude, though, isn't it? Yeah, what are you, a cop?
Far from it, friend. I've killed a few in my day, but...
Oh.
Cops.
Well, I'm from Elmore.
Elmore?
Elmore.
That's where you're from. Oh, yes, that little town with the windmill in the back. I've seen it from time to time.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Is that where you're all from?
That's where we came from.
That's where we came
initially.
from.
Came from? Oh, man, I heard that.
She's not from there.
Oh, no?
Well, Citronia.
Citronia. I've been to Citronia a few times in my life.
Love you.
Yeah, it was a beautiful jewel of the in the environment until it all got overrun
Did you visit the
and
royal
sacked.
family? My parents.
Oh, that was your
My
parents.
grandparents.
What
Yeah.
was your dad's name?
What was your dad's name?
Yes, what was your
You have to
father's name?
mention
Your dead dad? You know the one you've mentioned like a billion times?
Yeah. What's the name?
Bob.
What's your name?
His name was Bob.
Don't touch me. I'm getting assaulted.
Did you see that? Just going 4K. 4K. We saw.
No, it was very unfortunate. There was a coup and they killed off everyone. But I'm now.
Except you, so they
Except
didn't technically
me.
kill
They
everybody.
didn't kill off everyone.
Oh, that's horrible. How could someone do that?
But my capybara here got me out of there.
I feel for you, though. Sometimes people are a bit nosy, right? It just doesn't make sense, but...
You're the one asking all the questions.
What are you, a cop?
Nosy.
No, I'm not a cop. But why you keep asking me if I'm a cop? Clearly, I'm not a cop. I'm just making
You have to tell us
conversation
if
here.
you're a cop, because otherwise it's entrapment.
Is
She knows
No.
the law.
I know my rights and my left.
We're a crime family from the drylands, all right? We have nothing to do with guards or the police
The
or anything.
drylands. What are you guys doing down here if you're from the drylands?
Well, just to seek opportunity. There's a whole mining operation of this thing called Essentia back in the western parts. It's just dry and grim and, you know, it's just not our scene, you know? And we thought we could maybe plunder more things down here, make a better life for ourselves. The Essentia gold mine rush has been just, everyone's all about it, and it makes it hard to make a living out there.
And so, if you're from Essentia, then what brought you to Citronia?
I was just coming through. We left the drylands not too long ago, and then we made our way to Citronia, and they were very good in hospitality, you know. It was too bad that it cut its end so shortly, but...
And also, what kind of work do you say you do again?
well, whatever we're hired for, really. We do a little bit of bounty hunting. We sometimes do work for hire, if you need a bit of escorting missions, you know, stuff like that, rural trade and all that.
You do decapitatings.
If the money's there.
Yeah, and then can Flora do an an insight check?
Yeah.
Can I give Flora an advantage on that?
You can if you use the hope.
Yeah, I'll use the hope.
So you can do a, let's see. I think an instinct roll on that.
I think the implication is that they killed your family. You know, the ones that are dead. We're trying to get down to the bottom of a mystery here.
Surely not.
And then here, insight check. I'm gonna also use nature's tongue, which I can speak the language of the natural world when I can speak to the plants and animals around me to see if anyone's heard anything. To kind of like, Flora's gonna kind of like stand off to the side and kind of like commune with the nature around her and be like, "Hey, did these guys kill?
Did these guys kill our parents?"
Okay, what was your roll?
An 18 with fear plus 4 is a 22.
The mycelium kind of, some of them are poking out like this, and as you ask that question, they all come out at once. Sort of makes those bright bioluminescence all around you.
Look at his pockets.
Check his pocket.
Look at his pockets.
Flora does. She looks as.
So you see, and Lillian's, the small little fox person who's riding this big dragonfly, out the side pocket of their duster coat, you see a bit of shining metallic jewelry out the side of the pocket. And as you're kind of looking at it, you see this medallion that has an insignia. You can see like a third of it. You're not sure what it represents, but it looks like a seal of some kind.
Does it look like a lemon?
It has the 1/3 of a lemon sticking out of it.
Flower kind of like runs up alongside Lamona and kind of like tugs on her wing a little bit.
She's over like,
What do you want, honey?
Lamona, I don't know if this is of any interest to you. I think these guys might have killed your parents just a little bit.
Now, what makes you say that?
Well, they have one of your precious family heirlooms, so that has somewhat led me to this conclusion, yes.
They have. What did you see?
There's a locket with a tiny lemon engraved on it. Does that mean anything to you?
I think they're trying to kill us.
Mm-hmm. So we all know this. Like, I would presume that, like,
So you're whispering to her.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a finesse roll. This will be to kind of hide the fact that you're trying to not say this out loud.
I just realized that I'm the tallest person in this party. And I'm a halfling.
You are, technically, yes.
It's a 10 with hope.
You're able to just barely keep it under wraps as you kind of take her back and just sort of say this to her. But the two of you don't hear this. This is just between the two of you.
Well, I think we're just like, we're discussing, like we're looking at the blood, and we're like tasting it like, no, it's just like, that's horrible.
Ooh, daddy.
You try it, yeah. No, still bad. Let me try it again.
Literally.
No, still bad.
Okay, like I feel like if we put this on a pizza, it'd be really bad.
I think it'd be, I mean, we could sell it though.
You take a look at the medallion at the side as they're pointed out to you. And yeah, it's your family's insignia. This was like the chain and honored royal seal from your family's heritage that your dad, the king of this place, wore every single day of Citronia.
Yeah.
Is this like also like a Limier family?
Limon.
There's Limon and then there's Limier.
Lime.
What else is like
Pamplemousse.
Lime.
Maraschino.
You see that at the corner of the pocket. What do you guys want to do about that?
Are you gonna tell us about it?
Yeah.
Are we gonna know?
You gotta whisper it to us, or it's gonna be another check.
All right. If
As
you,
we're
if you want to go over and whisper this to them without the other people knowing,
Yeah.
you will make a finesse roll. This is to kind of hide
roll,
your
okay.
intentions. So roll a 2d12.
18 with fear.
Plus one,
19 with fear. Again, you go up and you start to whisper to your friends here. Again, are you trying to take them behind the march?
Yeah, like I just want to tell them what we found out.
The tall furball who's in this party of this bounty hunters hasn't said anything this entire time. It's been very quiet, but kind of just notices you going down, and it kind of makes the two of you a little nervous. You're each going to take a stress.
Okay.
Guys.
What?
Pretty sure these are the fuckers that killed my parents.
sorry, what?
Walk in!
Sorry.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. No. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Sorry, what?
Hold on, let me try.
Flower, taste this.
Flower goes up to him, kind of like whacks him on the back.
Sorry, what?
This man has the crest of my mother.
Are you related?
You're related to.
I didn't know you were related to a fox.
No, you dumbass! He killed my parents and took it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Her dead parents!
We get to kill him.
Yeah, yes.
Alrighty, alright. Well, I guess, well...
We're making us the cream pizza
Well-
tonight.
She, Flower kind of takes Lamona's hand and looks at her and sort of like,
Down here in the caves, we have a very special tradition where if someone wrongs our friends, we fuck them up.
Okay, are you wanting to get the jump here?
Yeah.
I want to kind of. I was like, okay, so let's do it. Let's wait until we get close to the nest.
Oh,
I don't know about that, though, because if we're too disruptive, they might swarm us.
Not unless.
but then we're here for nothing. We still
But
want to.
you guys can track them.
yeah, we can trap.
Oh, we don't need
Oh,
them.
so you want to jump them
we
now?
don't need
I
them.
say we take them now.
Yeah.
All right, let's take them now. I'm down.
Do we want to do a joint attack?
Let's do it.
Alright, let's do it.
So you have Liliana, who's on top of the dragonfly mount. You've got the tall furbolg, who's kind of just been silent this whole time, like a little beefy and walking with the massive duster coat
He's
on them as well.
definitely a wizard.
And then you have just the various sort of minion sort of base helpers. They're all like various statures. Some of the humans that are in this groups too.
Okay.
I say we take him out like a chicken. Head off first.
Agreed.
What they did to my parents.
Okay, we just.
We get it! Your parents are dead!
It's not about you now.
It's not about you! It's about looting and pillaging!
So you got three humans, Liliana, dragonfly, and tall furbolg.
Cool. Let's do it. I'm taking
Plus
away
all the
3
effects
hope.
go into effect and everything. So you gotta spend a 3 hope and then both make me an attack roll.
For Citronia.
Okay, 18 with hope.
18 with
Mine's
hope.
a 17 with hope, so yeah.
17 with hope. So yours is the higher one. This will hit.
Cool.
Pick whatever attacks that the two of you would like
Okay.
and add that damage and all those effects together.
I'm gonna do Blighting Strike, which I get to deal 2d6 magic damage, because unfortunately it's not fear, it's hope,
Okay.
but that's okay. And then if I succeed with fear, I get the d10, but I don't, so I'm just gonna be just fucking blasting them with damage, but the next time this the target deals damage to an ally, that damage is reduced by 1d6.
Nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
very nice. Okay.
All right, you're getting ready to cast your spell. I'm gonna get in. You kind of see Roni kind of flutter up into the air and kind of takes a stance that almost kind of mimics like he's like in a dive bomb. And I'm gonna take my deadly stance, which basically, if I deal severe damage, the target will mark an additional hit point.
Oh!
So I'm gonna go ahead and basically try to dive bomb and fly, spin, just kind of like get it.
So how do you die? Do you jump off the cave wall to go down?
I like to think. Oh, sorry. Go.
No, go ahead.
I'd like to think that it's just from like standing, and it's just like a swan dive up in the air. You somehow gain momentum forward.
the Hardy Boys.
Like a fucking like road runner.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll some damage, baby.
Damage. Okay. We're gonna do. Let's see. This is this. I'm gonna mark a stress to go into my combo.
Okay.
Because monks or brawlers are. Cool
So yeah, there's
like
combo
that.
strikes that the brawler has. So basically, you get to roll a d4 to add to the damage.
But now I'm
And then
tier
if
2,
that-
so I'm a D6.
Yeah. So you roll the well, yeah. You start with a d6.
Yep.
Sick.
It's a D6, so that's 3.
Yeah, and then you got to beat the 3 with the next roll.
That's a 4.
It's a 4, and then you got to beat
A 4.
that 4.
It's a 4, and it matches, so I do it
Okay.
again. That's a 1. So,
So
now I
that's
add all
it.
this.
So you're gonna add that damage to your attack as well.
20, 50, 35.
Nice. I only do 9.
And with their powers combined,
44 damage.
My God. So you definitely hit the severe damage threshold. You knock off 3 HP off
Plus
of their
the
thing.
deadly stance hits off another one, so they take 4 points of damage.
And you go for 1 damage as well. So what does your magic look like when it throws it out? Yeah.
I think the pan, like he like pulls it out, like flips it in his hand as you see, like he starts revving it. Rev up those fryers, you know. And there's like you see some sizzling come from
And
it.
this is
There's
a
like
tag team roll, so you guys are doing this together.
There's like a magic fire. I think you jump up in the air and I kind of like push the pan up to get you even higher. So I was like, no, I flip you out of the pan like a pancake.
And then swing. That's how we get the
No, and then as I see you dive bombing down, you see me just like I basically just throw the man. There's no magic. I just assault this man.
So he takes the pan, and the pan flies past Roni, hits them probably like in the small of their back, and I just take my fist and
then go
punch it
right
into them, and just punch that cast iron pan deep into their spine.
So you take the cast iron pan, you kind of throw your spice in it to ignite it with the necrotic flame.
Farsatronium! Hell yeah!
It's a massive hit. The frying pan is sizzling hot when it connects. It's cold for you because you're able to control the magic of it. Cold for you, sizzling hot on the back side of the face of Liliana. The fox fur sizzles off and it's just third degree burns. And it's one of those like concussive hits where
equal amounts of work.
one of those concussive hits where it hits and it goes off the mount into the rock wall. It's still your spotlight. You two could add to this if you like.
Oh, yeah.
Fart to death.
Yeah!
All right.
Get him, Sir Chunky!
So if you want Chonky to go for it,
Yeah.
you can roll the 2d12 and add Chonky's modifier, which is on your sheet there.
18 with hope.
Amazing. So you add that hope to your...
Plus 2, so
Plus
that's
2,
20.
20
Yeah.
with hope.
That does hit. What's the damage?
7.
7.
Describe to me how Chonky courageously runs over to Liliana and farts so
big
vigorously in their
thuds.
face that they end their life.
Doom. He runs past us with his cute little butt. And then he does a 360. No, it's a 180. He does a
He does a 360. He's like, wait, that's too much.
He
He does a 360. And I'm like, no, one more. Half more. And he turns 180 more.
Drifting, guys. Yo, drift the capybara.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
I wonder if you know Tokyo.
And so he does another 180 to adjust. And then it's a 540. Then he
Let's
let
it rip.
He lets it rip.
Let her rip.
And it's a pink little sparkly fart. And it's fucking lethal.
There's something wrong with that capybara. His farts are pink.
And sparkly?
Spins around 360, 460, 180, whatever degree they need to do. They hit the mark and the thunderous fart goes into the face of the scarred half fur of Liliana's fox-furred face, and the fart just like melts the skin around the skull as the frying pan just falls off, and the skull like this, the skull in Indiana Jones, just the wax skin melting off Liliana, and there's just a fox skull left over as they.
Yeah. You want to say good job, Chonky? Good job, Chonky.
And because you rolled with hope as well, the dragonfly they were riding, the harness that was affixed to their head and on their body just disintegrates away,
job,
and the dragonfly just like turns around and looks very like on edge, like it's been under some sort of hypnotic spell with that harness on it to be able to ride it. Just looks at all of you, looks at the Harlan family, just flies away and is not a part of the fight.
It's like, I'm out.
So that's gone. Now it is your turn.
So Floweret turns to the rest of the family party and she says,
So I think it's safe for you to assume now that we know your little secret, and we don't like it.
and so with that, I'm gonna spend 3 hope and I'm going to use beast form.
What are you transforming into?
Flower is going to be turning into a giant tarantula.
Wow! That's super dope. How does the transform take place? Is it painful? Is it like effortless?
Still no nerve endings.
It's gonna look so gruesome.
Yeah, and Flower's just kind of like standing there with her tiny little body, but then like slowly like different little like her offshoots of her stocky little form start forming, and they just start like at first they are purple like her, but then like as they get longer, that black kind of transforms and like consumes her before all of a sudden her tiny little mushroom body is completely consumed by a giant hulking figure of a tarantula.
In your arachnid form, do you want to go against the tall furball or the 3 sort of human bitches?
She's gonna be going for the furball.
Okay, so make your attack.
She's going to be using her web slinger ability, and she's going to turn around. She's gonna do a 540, and she's going to shoot some webs straight out of her little butt, and secure that big dude in one spot, and make sure that he is not going anywhere. That's going to be 13 plus 2, so that's gonna be a 15 with hope.
That just
Nice.
So
Let's
it's not, you don't do any
go.
damage, just restraining them basically, right? Amazing. So as the webbing starts to take hold, the tall furball is suddenly stuck in place. As a piece of your webbing gets caught in their hair, you kind of, as you go into fast motion, it tears. And a part of their hair, they have this long flowing purple hair with this pinkish sort of furball skin, they're kind of like cow-like. And as you tug the web on the skin, a piece of the skin rips off, revealing a dark green lizard serpent-like face underneath with a bright yellow eye with just a little slit underneath it. And as it does that, it looks at you and goes, I'm gonna spend a fear to do petrifying gaze. Yeah, so I need you to make me an instinct roll.
A 15 with fear.
As you meet that gaze, you're kind of stuck there with your insect legs, and you start to feel the tips of your legs become insanely heavy. And you start to feel this concrete stone-like feeling come up your legs and then slowly start to come away. Whatever would happen did not take effect. As the furball stuck in place can't move but can still attack. Webbing stuck on their skin, so the skin that's ripped off kind of moves in place, and almost like a snake shedding its skin, part of the face starts to rip back, revealing a Gorgon head, with multiple snakes starting to wriggle out underneath the wig it was wearing, and this Medusa-like head starts to sprout out with this dark serpent-like skin. I'm gonna use a fear to attack you. So as its feet are stuck in place, it's able to rip out of the webbing, just enough for its hands to move, but its feet are still locked in place. And it sort of tears away some of the dusty coat that it had, and underneath it, there is a massive rifle. And it goes up, goes, yeah! Fires one off at you. That is going to be a 15.
I'm gonna spend an armor.
So that hit you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. 19 damage.
Yeah, you'll still do the armor slot and take 2. That's fine. Yeah, same thing.
The bullet ricochets off you, and there's like this golden radiant light that goes down the gun barrel and into the handlework of the rifle. Hits your insect body, and this massive glow kind of infects you, almost like a virus, and these jagged lines go all over the place from the exit wound. You are glowed. You can't hide, and attacks on you are at advantage. And the snakes are coming to the head, elongate, and start to snap at you. So you will take 12 damage again and mark a stress. Yeesh. After that, the sort of minions, the little human helpers, are still around. What are you doing? Get him! Yes, boss! Runs over, and 2 at you, 1 at Lena.
Oh no.
15?
15 hits, unfortunately.
Okay. One guy does 5 damage,
Okay, that's minor.
so that's an HP off, and the other guy does 8 damage.
8. That meets my minor damage mark. Does that roll over into
So
major
that goes into major.
Cool. Can I use an armor?
Yeah, so it goes back down to 1.
Cool. Sickness.
Sweet. So you took 2 HP of damage.
Let's go.
And then for Lena, you'll take 7 damage.
Minor.
That's minor, so you only take 1 damage.
So you can use an armor slot to make it no damage if
You
you
want to
have
do that?
Sure.
one. All right.
Yeah.
So as the other sort of grunts of this gang come into view, they reach into their side satchels and pull out revolver pistols. It's going,
Where did you?
Where are they getting this
What
from?
the heck?
but you're able to move out of the way, and it clips your shoulder and one into your ribcage. Second for you, one comes to you, but your capybara jumps in front of you and hits off the armor. Does not hit. That is
Sir
all of
Chunky.
them. So it goes back to you.
I'm gonna change my stance from my deadly stance to quick, so I'm gonna lose a focus for that. I want to run in, seeing kind of like the minions kind of shooting the guns off of kind of like, this is like Apothecary Diaries. I'm just gonna go ahead and run in there and try to attack one of them. But my quick stance allows me to, when I make an attack roll, I can spend a focus to include an additional target within the range. So I'm gonna spend another focus point to attempt to hit 2. guys.
Which 2 guys? You got 3 humans and the Gorgon.
So I'd
Here.
probably just go for the humans.
The 3 humans? All right.
So I'm looking for trying to hit
Get
2
them.
humans. 14 with hope.
14 with hope. That definitely hits. Roll
Okay.
the damage.
Nice.
All right, so this damage is gonna go to 2 of them. That is, that's a 10 plus not 19, 28. Does this go over the serious threshold? Or
This not only goes over the serious threshold, because they are minions, the damage goes full and spreads to the next and spreads to the next. So I want you to describe to me how you instantly murder these 3 guys.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Rony the Ruckus is like pizza. He's gonna go ahead and run in and basically take and kind of just like pop them in the underneath their arms where they're holding their guns. Pop it, point the gun up, make them shoot it. Do it again to the next one. They kind of like one shoots himself under the chin. He goes to the next one, points the gun, using the guy as the gun, shoots another one, and then makes him shoot himself. And then kind of basically just does all of this and is like. I'm hot and ready.
So just like John Wick style, going in,
Oh my god!
taking them out completely. They all fall down, one after the other, heads hitting sides of rocks, brain matter flying in all directions. Some of the mycelium and mushrooms on the side kind of, oh no, that only you can hear. And as that happens, I'm gonna spend a fear to have the Gorgon still stuck in the webbing, can't move, but with the rifle kind of hears it behind him.
Oh, those were some good grunts I had, you motherfucker.
Loads the gun and puts it behind him and is gonna shoot at you, Quincy.
Amazing.
And it's gonna have 2 movesets, so it's gonna shoot the rifle at you. That is a 6, which is gonna miss.
Misses, yeah.
13?
That's right over, but what I'm gonna do as I'm flying, I'm gonna mark a stress because I'm a fairy. When an adversary makes an attack against me, I gain +2 to my evasion. So my evasion is 14.
Amazing.
So you miss.
Let's go!
Good help is hard to find, you motherfucker.
Goes back and fires it, and how do you evade it? Like, what does that look like?
So I kind of will take so having one guy, having his arm that I made him shoot himself, I use him and catapult myself over it and kind of just like matrix over the bullet. I'm so cool.
Does Sir Chunky also get a spotlight?
Correct.
Make it far.
Do you want to let it rip again?
Make him fart. Make him fart.
Make him fart.
Make him
All
fart.
right, Sir Chunky, are you ready? Do you have another fart in you?
Shaking like a chihuahua.
Yeah. He's ready. He's ready for another fart.
That's +3, right?
Ah, crap.
That's not
plus
bad.
3.
That's
14 plus 3, 17 with
Fear.
17 does hit.
Nice.
Woo!
6.
6.
Dives up, turns around, does into the Gorgon's face. More of the fake skin starts to melt off, more of the wig starts to depart. But as soon as the capybara looks like, gonna do that petrifying gaze to the capybara.
Not to Sir Chunky!
I need Sir Chunky
We're
to
gonna
make
lose the meat.
That's what we're worried about!
Yes.
I need Sir Chunky to make me an instinct roll. So roll 2d12, add the instinct modifier.
All right, Sir Chunky, I got you! I'm here to save you, Chunks! Fuck! Oh, no!
It's 9.
Hits its back bottom as it twists and hits the back of the rock wall, and its hind legs start to coalesce in concrete stone. It has started being petrified.
Can I just have a moment to roleplay real quick?
Yes, you can.
We're losing the meat!
So now, that the countdown die is now in effect. This is a cool Daggerheart mechanic. The countdown die is a D4. When something happens, I won't tell you what, but when something happens, the countdown die will go down by 1.
Okay, so it starts at 4?
Starts at 4.
Okay.
When this goes down to 0, Chunky will be fully petrified.
We gotta kill him.
I will spend a fear to have the Gorgon go.
What are you gonna do now?
Sees you just ravenous with pain and sadness that the capybara might have its life taken from you.
Call it by name.
Help me in this fight and I'll call it off. Take them out. I'll make you the queen of I'll make you the queen.
Oh, they fucking done.
I know that in the bottom of these caves in the low, as where the lure is, it has life-saving properties. I can bring your parents back from the dead and no one will make fun of you ever again.
All they've done is make fun of me.
They don't believe in you. I believe in you. Citrona was a great city, and those fuckers took it down, but we can make it whole again. We can make you queen.
Is this really what your dead parents would want?
I want to remind you that this guy did kill your dead parents, and we're the ones who are defending you.
Like, you told us this and we immediately jumped them. I know, right? She's like, oh, I could bring your parents back. They wouldn't be dead if he wasn't around in the first place.
I'm just
Plus
saying,
he's
we only
killing you.
tease you because we're your family now.
Yeah.
To add to that,
What? Tell me why I should stay with you guys. Tell me.
you may have lost your mom and dad, but you've gained a new family down here.
I don't know. Y'all have been assholes to me.
That's what family's for.
I don't know. This one.
Even that one.
This little piece of shit.
That's why they call it found family. You don't get to choose.
Family's about sticking by each other through the good and the bad.
And inheritance.
He needs. Shut. You stop helping. Stop helping.
I don't know. I think I'm doing
Shut the fuck up.
I'm helping.
Flower shoots a little bit of web towards his mouth.
I have my mouth, it just goes right into my mouth.
How's that for an ingredient, jackass? Stop helping.
I can't join you. I'm sorry.
What do you mean, sorry?
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
He's trying to kill Chunky.
No, I'm trying to save Chunky.
No, he's the one who did it first.
You're right.
I'm confused.
She's new to this.
All right, you've made your decision. Say goodbye to your bitch.
He's gonna attack it twice.
Can I don't know if this works, once per rest, mark a stress to sprint anywhere within far range without making an agility roll to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get in front of that shot.
If you want to take the hit for the animal, both hits.
Mm-hmm.
Auto hit you.
Okay.
You're down to 1 HP.
Deal.
Done. So here's what happens. Roni runs over as they
Say goodbye to your stupid bitch.
Roni, lightning speed, just rockets over to the bullet, clipping his shoulder with a massive exit wound, and part of the wing breaks open. The other one breaks open, doesn't have any flying ability anymore, and the exit wounds glow in brightness. You cannot hide. Every attack on you will also be an advantage.
Okay.
And you see Roni just tumble and just hit into a bunch of shale rocks that fall on his head and just fucked himself up royally.
How's that for family? Huh?
You didn't do jack shit. Why is he acting like he did anything?
I'm just pointing out how amazing my
Roni.
business partner is.
Yeah, I just touch a creature and spend 3 hope. That creature clears 1d4 hit points.
There you go.
Nice.
1.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right.
Flower just kind of like.
Yeah. Just all the wounds, like the 2 massive exit wounds from the rifle are here. You just kind of, in a bit like mycelium thread, kind of comes from your body and just starts to weave its way and covers one of the exit wounds.
You kind of see the mycelium come down and like kind of goes into where the death head looks like and kind of comes into a scar. He's got like demon scars now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's badass.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, I want to use Venomous Bite on the
Yes.
Gorgon.
Okay.
Well with hope.
As you go down and run over to them, he's still able to have his hands free, and you jump into the bite and has the butt of the gun just flips you over. It does not make purchase. I'm gonna use another fear because I can do these to interject after turns to make him go again. Direction sees you down. It's like, gotta finish the job. Making 2 attacks against you again. 10,
Misses. My evasion's 12.
18.
That'll
Damn
hit.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
32 points of damage.
Oh!
Yeah, you're good.
I'm dead. I'm down.
You
Death move.
have 3 choices for death saves in Daggerheart.
Mm-hmm.
You can avoid death. This will make you basically have 0 HP, but you're stable. You're
Yeah.
unconscious. I, as a GM, cannot hit you.
Right.
Someone has to revitalize you, get you up, or heal you before you can come back into combat. you could go out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
Which means whatever move you want to do right now will be an automatic critical success.
Okay.
No matter what it is, but you will be dead.
Right.
The third option is to risk it all, which means you'll roll your 2d12. And if you roll with hope, you are up.
Right.
You will clear an amount of stress or HP for the number on the hope die.
Right.
And if you roll with fear, you are dead. If you crit, you are up full.
Okay.
Choice is yours.
So you kind of, I'm gonna do Blaze of Glory. So you see basically kind of like Roni take one final hit and it kind of just like takes a chunk out of like maybe like his face and kind of thing. So he's gonna he's gonna stagger and he's gonna change forms. He's gonna change stances into deadly again.
Okay.
And he's like, okay. One more time. And he kind of gets himself ready, and he's gonna go ahead and punch him he's gonna actually run up. He's gonna flutter as fast as he can. He's gonna kind of trip over himself, get up close to the Gorgon, and kind of like grab his hands, the Gorgon's hands, and be like, I know someone who could buy these. I wanna take it and break his fingers.
Oh, okay.
I wanna break all of the Gorgon's fingers.
Gotcha.
And just kind of like rip him. That is 10 plus another 11, so 21. We'll do the stress, and we'll go ahead and do the combo. 3 plus 1, so it's another more there. That's, I think, another 35 on top of it. I think, just, and so maybe, no, what is that? 28 plus 32, 60 damage? 60 damage total.
Yeah.
So as he's kind of like, he has all of the, like, those pincers in him, everything there, he's basically kind of not even recognizable. He takes the fingers, breaks them, and the last thing that you see is that Roni kind of like turns and looks at everybody and kind of sees everyone there, and he's about to fade, and he's just kind of like, just so you know, you're the prettiest fairy I've ever seen. And then he falls over.
That's a man.
I gotta make sure Roni's sacrifice wasn't in vain. So I guess let's attack with Blighting Strike.
The capybara's body is now up to about his clavicle.
Do something! I'm trying!
All right, I'm actually gonna use my scepter as a far attack. So I get +3 because of my presence. I'm gonna expend all of my favors to get +6.
Fucking go for it. I'm gonna give it to you. What was the total?
Okay, so it's a 6 with fear, +6, 12, +3, for 15.
That just hits.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! Oh my! When I saw that, I was like, oh.
Come on, Julia! Come on!
Bring this fucker's neck to the ground!
I'm gonna, because my pan's still on the ground. Summon it to me, my pan.
Bum 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 bum.
Just like Roni.
What attack are you doing?
It's just a regular magical D6 attack.
Okay.
5. Mid as hell. Just.
You're next. And he's gonna have you make an instinct roll.
17 with fear.
The gaze does not take an effect on you.
He's not dead though?
1 HP left.
Oh my gosh!
He gets one more turn. He can't use his gun. So.
Capybara.
No!
Hey man, that's fucked
It
up.
goes up to the jawline, and like the jawline's now cemented in stone, and the top part is just wiggling and trying to get free.
You haven't attacked yet.
Okay, make an attack.
Nice. 19 plus
19
2.
with hope. Oh, 21 with hope.
Nice.
That hits. Roll your damage.
7.
Queen of forgot the name.
Citronia.
Citronia. How do you want to do this? You've just murdered the Gorgon.
Straight through.
Straight to the forehead. So as your this companion, this pet has been with you through so much, and seeing its eyes almost leaving its life, like the cement and the stone getting right up to the eyelids.
I don't even look at you. I just.
Yeah, you're looking at the capybara and you see it about to spread up, and you're just like, you don't even look.
Yep.
And you see that the arrow just right through the eye, and it bounces off the back of the head, ricochets off the stone behind it. Pew, 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 goes off another stone. Hits the other side of the eye. Goes off, and you're not looking at this happening, but goes limp. And the capybara's face almost gets covered, and then you see it.
Come back. Sir Chongi!
Comes back into your arms, but Roni is lifeless on the ground.
As the biggest one here.
Formidable 2 feet tall.
I'm gonna go over, fall to my knees. We were gonna open a store together. And I'm gonna pick him up in my pants. Now, as a fellow connoisseur of good taste, I don't think he'd want to go to waste. So I'm gonna start.
No.